Please be advised that this video is for the sole purpose of entertainment. Any views are purely my own, are subjective and may not necessarily be true. I do, however, do extensive research for all of my videos. All photos have been found on the public domain. I am using them under the fair use and fair dealing guidelines. I urge everybody to do their own research. Well, hello, it's Murky Meg here. It's Thursday the 7th of May and yesterday was Archie's first birthday. We were treated to an actual moving video rather than a little photo of him. You know, it was a really lovely video. It was wonderful to see him there, and because he's quite mysterious to all of us, isn't he? We've only ever seen glimpses of him. The only time that we've really seen him moving is in South Africa, as the British public are not really allowed to see the child moving. So it was lovely to see it. It was done via Save the Children, because obviously they don't have a Twitter account. They don't have an Instagram account. So they can't really release footage via that media. So they have to do it in a different way. Now, I will play the whole video very shortly, but I just want to say one thing. The fans are now saying that because this video was used as an issue to donate, that they raised in one day $40,000. Well, that really is no indication, because the link that the bio sends you to is just the normal link of Save the Children. You can text £5 only if you're in the UK. That text to send £5 to Save the Children only works if you're in the UK, nowhere else. So if you wanted to donate, you would just use the normal donate to Save the Children. So how on earth they know that this particular video has raised $40,000 is beyond me. Now, just for reference, I did a bit of research into exactly how much Save the Children raised in 2018. Their 2019 figures haven't been released yet because the tax year has only just finished and results aren't out. So for 2018, Save the Children raised a total of £303 million, but only 44 million of that was from individual donations. So divide that by 365 days in a year, and that gives you an average of £120,000 per day. That's quite a difference between the $40,000 that the Sugars claim that they have raised. Big gap there, isn't there? How can they differentiate between what they've raised and what they would normally raise anyway? Unless there is some secret fund that I don't know about that they are all generating to and then piling it in one big pot. Don't think that is what they're doing though. Where they've plucked this figure from, I have no idea. But $40,000 is slightly different to £120,000 per day that they would normally raise. Now, yes, there's a pandemic going around, so maybe their funding is short. Anywho, back to the video. I'm going to play for you now. Hopefully this will work and it will get through YouTube's restrictions. Just incidentally, before I play the video, the book that they were reading together is one called Duck Rabbit. Now, this is ideally aimed at children between the ages of 3 and 5. I'm going to play the video now and I'd really like your thoughts and I'll discuss it afterwards.
For Save With Stories, we're going to read Duck Rabbit. Ready? Good job. Hey, look, a duck. That's not a duck, that's a rabbit. Yeah, here, can you turn the page? What happens after that? Are you kidding me? It's totally a duck. It's for sure a rabbit. What's on the next page? See? There's his bill. What are you talking about? Those are his ears, silly. It's a duck, and he's about to eat a piece of bread. Turn the page. Is that the piece of bread? Let's turn the page. Let's show everybody. It's a rabbit, and he's about to eat a carrot. Let's go to the next page. Look, Arch. That's the cover. Let's go to the next page. Wait, listen. Did you hear that? I heard duck sounds. That's funny. I distinctly heard rabbit sounds. Now the duck is wading through the swamp. No, the rabbit is hiding in the grass. There, see? Look, Archie. It's flying. Flying. It's hopping. So let's turn the page. Look, the duck is so hot, he's getting a drink of water. No, the rabbit is so hot, he's cooling off his ears. That's the sun, and what's that? Fish. Fish, fish, fish. Let's turn the page. Let's see what else happens. Look at the duck through my binoculars. Sorry, still a rabbit. Let's turn the page. Then what happens? Let's turn the page. Here, ducky, ducky. Here, you cute little rabbit. Oh, great. You scared him away. Archie, look, you didn't scare him away. I didn't scare him away. You scared him away. Let's finish this book first, then we'll have that book. You know, maybe you were right. Maybe it was a rabbit. Thing is, now I'm actually thinking, that it was a duck. Should we get that book back too? We'll read this one next. That it was a duck. Well, anyway, now what do you want to do? What happened? I don't know. What do you want to do? Hey, look! An anteater! That's no anteater. That's a brachiosaurus. Let's turn the page. What's next? The end.
Yay!
Good job!
The end! Woo!
Good job!
Bravo! Bravo!
Yay! Duck rabbit.
These are my thoughts on the video, and that's just purely my opinions. They're not facts, and it's just something that I personally have picked up along with other people that have highlighted certain issues, is that there doesn't seem to be any connection at all. She is solely focusing on reading that book to the camera, not the child. The only real interaction that she has with him is when she takes the book off him. He really wants that other book, but she's not interested because she's focused on reading this book. And I get that, because it was a whole thing where celebrities are reading stories to children on videos to raise money. But there doesn't seem to be that instant connection. The only time that I see that is at the very end, when everybody's clapping, he's happy, it's yay, yay, bravo, bravo. One thing I won't tolerate though is he is a beautiful little bonny wee lad. He is adorable. He's clearly Harry's child because he's two peas in a pod. If you look at a picture of Harry of a similar age, they're almost identical. He's just such a beautiful wee cherub, and I don't go in for being nasty to children because they are off limits. So that is, as far as I am concerned, I will not be commenting on his appearance, his clothing, or anything like that, because I think children are off limits. What I'm going to be talking about is Meghan's behaviour, not Archie's, bless him. He's just a typical child, toddler, that wants to play. He wants to get down and get dirty, and literally is not interested in having a book read to him. Probably the perfect time for them to have done this would be, bedtime, when you've had your bath, you're having a bottle, all settled down. That's when a child really interacts with story time and they have that ultimate attention. But maybe that was just a bit too personal for them. It wasn't filmed on Archie's birthday at all because of the time difference. It was released in the morning, so California, it would have been extremely early in the morning, so doubt that it would have been even light at that particular time. Pre-recorded, everything's fine with that because it was a celebration of his birthday. I do take umbrance to the fact that they were so adamant that Archie was going to be brought up under the guise of privacy, that they didn't want the royal life for him, yet they are splattering him all over the internet. Globally, everybody was talking about it. Kind of defeats the, objective of remaining private for your son. Now, Jennifer Gardner has also redone the video on Instagram. Funnily enough, though, she did a gushing Instagram post about Meghan and Archie and how wonderful it was. Jennifer Garner uses the same PR company, i.e. Sunshine Sacks, as Meghan and Harry do. What I will say is that I personally believe that Archie is older than 1. That's my opinion. Now, I base this opinion on a couple of facts. He's got a lot of teeth. And he's got more teeth than he really should have at the age of 1. Some children get their teeth early, but he's got more teeth than he should have. He's also babbling a bit more than he should. You can hear certain words. This is a prime example of it. He actually says, "I can't get it." Listen to it.
What do you want to do?
Did you hear him say can't get it when he's dropped the book? She completely blanks him, but he does say can't get it. Now, children can say certain words at the age of 1, but that's a sentence. That is coherent talking. And at 1 year old, I don't think a lot of children can do that. Maybe he's gifted. I don't know. I could be completely off the mark. But something tells me that he is older. I've always believed that he's older. If you look back at my previous videos with regards to Archie, I've always said he is larger than he should be. I've got no problems with them trying to keep his age a secret, but what they're doing now is using that for publicity. And if you use your child for publicity, you really do have to expect some conflict coming back at you. But I will say he looks a bonny wee lad. He seems happy, he seems healthy, he seems attentive. At least he's thriving, I guess. One thing that struck me as very odd, and at the beginning of the video she shows the front of the book. There's a little sticker on there that says Archie's Book Club. Now my hackles went up. I went, oh my god, they're going to start Archie's Book Club. And a few of the outlets in media picked up on this too, saying, is there going to be an Archie Book Club? Now, if this happens, it will be evidently clear where their foundation is going. It will be Tig Tots or Archwell solely for children. That is manipulating and using your child for publicity and money. And I don't agree with that one bit. You cannot say that you want to leave this whole royal life because you want to protect your child from the media and you want to hide his privacy and do all of that nonsense and then put him square in the middle of a book club or a foundation, which is what they're really doing. And that sticks in my throat a little bit because it's counterproductive to what you say that you want. Now, I have to play devil's advocate, as I always do. Oprah has sent people gifts because she has a book club. And she has said in several interviews that she did, in fact, send Archie, when he was born, a big array of books for him, for his development. Whether or not that has Archie's book club sticker on them, I don't know. That could be a possible explanation of why that sticker is on there. But I wouldn't put it past Meghan to try and merch off her own child. She's done it before. She is the merching queen at the moment. Everything is a $sign to that woman. And I think you'll agree with me that she is capable of profiteering from anything. So I would probably expect a book club coming out in the near future under the guise of Archie's Book Club. Now, I adored seeing him. I really, really did. I am a sucker for babies. I just want to squeeze their chubby legs, and it's beautiful. I thought that she was very contrite. I thought that she was focused on the camera, not the child. It was supposed to be his birthday, but all the media are talking about her, and I just think they got this wrong. I really did. It should have been him. Apparently, he had a smash cake for his birthday. Why on earth did they not film that? That would have been glorious. And I just feel that she was focused more on reading to the camera, and that was more important to her than reading to her own child. It's funny that she's done this with Archie because Cressida Bonus and Sarah Ferguson are also doing reading story time on videos. Interesting timing there, Meghan. I'd also like to note that Save the Children used her actual title, the Duchess of Sussex. Now, while they are allowed to use that, it's also been implied that she was the one that requested them to do that. Once again, playing on your titles and making sure that everybody knows you are a royal. Thought you'd left that one behind though. So I'd love to know your thoughts on this Save the Children video, whether or not you thought her interactions were normal. Was she working for the camera? Why did it seem forced? Do you think Archie is older than we are led to believe? What did you think of the video itself? One thing I will ask, please, don't be nasty about Archie. He's a child. I won't tolerate that. I really, really won't. He is an innocent child. It's not his fault he has the mother that he has. So I will respectfully ask you to just not comment anything negative towards Archie, because he really is a beautiful little baby. I would love to know your thoughts on everything that I've covered in this video. What are your thoughts on the video itself from Meghan and Archie? What are your thoughts on the book club? Do you think that's in the cards? Is he older? Is his development, his speech, his teeth, does that suggest that he's older than one, or am I completely barking up the wrong tree? As always, let me know what your thoughts are. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification bell, and also that like button. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of my followers for all the tips and all the emails, DMs that everybody sends to me. It really is greatly appreciated. So thank you very much for watching once again.